What's good, you guys? Okay, I'm your host, Damo, and beside me, I got my guy,
All right,
Hunter. Let him know what's going
third.
on, bro.
Boys, we got a special announcement. We got a new member of the Bama BluePrint. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Bentley, let him know the
Man, I just
deal,
want to
brother.
first off say, man, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come on Bama Blueprint and represent my brand and represent who I am as a person. And I really appreciate y'all for letting me come on here.
Mhm.
It's a blessing, but I'm Roll Tide Productions. I do Alabama content on TikTok, man. So I'm just here to have a good time, man. So
Yeah,
Roll
yeah,
Tide.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes,
it's
sir.
gonna be a great show, man. Glad to have you. And for y'all who don't know, he will be joining us on the show permanently, right? So with that being said, let's
Sir.
get into it. We got a great show for y'all tonight, man. Can Alabama stay locked in for this stretch run? Okay, we got key players coming back from injury, right? What the focus needs to be going into November, okay? And my favorite one of the night, why the best is yet to come, for this football team. So with that being said, Hunter, can we get that first topic, brother? Let's go. Getting back healthy. Hunter, you want to kick us off, bro? Let's go.
I'm gonna just say this: this bye week, we needed this, right? Obviously,
Mhm.
we needed this, right? We had a gauntlet of a schedule, 5 game stretch with Georgia, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Missouri, and then just last week on the road to South Carolina.
Mhm.
Players banged up. Jam's still kind of banged up. Isaiah Horton came out the game last weekend. Not really sure what kind of injury, but
Yeah.
obviously, and then another one, Latier Brooks had a sickness. So having Rico come in for Latier kind of, I mean, didn't hurt, but there was
Yeah.
times where Rico really kind of messed up a little bit. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but hey, that's part of the game though. But like I said, man, this bye week just get us all healthy. The board already announced that Isaiah and Latier Brooks will be back next week.
Hmm. Hmm. I agree with that, bro. I like that. And you could really tell that Brooks's absence was missed last week. I'm not gonna say Rico Scott did a bad job,
Nah,
but if you ask me, you know what I'm saying, this is no disrespect to him. I don't really think that he took advantage of the reps that he got during that game. But that's just me though.
yeah.
Okay. Bentley, getting back healthy, man. What's your thoughts on this topic, bro?
Man, with the bye week, I think this helps a lot with the schedule we've gone through with playing
Mhm.
Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Missouri, Georgia, and then a trap game at South Carolina, a hostile environment. And you were actually at that game, and it got to
Yeah.
experience that. And I think Alabama deserves this bye week. They have the number 4th ranked strength of schedule in the country. And
Mhm.
with the guys getting healthy this week, upcoming against LSU, I think it'll be a big factor. And I think with the guys getting healthy,
We're tired.
um,
What's I
it'll
heard?
make a big factor coming up against LSU.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Um,
sir.
and you want to know something? And this kind of plays
George,
in
roll
when
tide.
Rotad Latoya. So when Kalen DeBoer said, our best is yet to come, I honestly feel like you can tie injuries into that as well, because we are missing key guys, Quay Russell, who's I think Quay is gonna be back in December. Okay, so he's gonna get some
Yeah.
playoff run. Who else? We got Latham out, we got who else is it? Beeman out, so
Clay Russell, yeah.
yeah, we got some guys that are banged up. Even some of the guys that are playing, they're playing banged up. So I agree with you guys. This bye week, it really couldn't have come at a better time, for Alabama. Now, I thank you, Hunter, for saying the Latair Brooks was sick because I didn't want to like jump to conclusions,
Yeah.
yesterday, what I'm saying, and like put some misinformation out there.
He had the flu.
Um, yeah, and I think Isaiah Horton did play, but I think he got banged up like pretty early on in that
Yeah.
game, and like he was kind of. I think he actually tried to come back in and give it a go. You know, he just couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey, I think we all kind of figured that, like, hey, like Georgia, Vanderbilt, Missouri, Tennessee, that those are what 4 to 5 tough physical games, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And for our guys to have to get up for those weeks, like week by week by week, that's gonna take a lot out of them, man. And in my opinion, you actually could see that, on the field this past Saturday, against South Carolina. So for sure, the bye week definitely did come at a great time. A great time.
You got to also think though, if I'm not mistaken, 3 away games in that 5 game stretch.
Yeah.
So that's brutal too. I
Hmm.
mean, not home. I mean, that's obviously going to travel. You're
Hmm.
going to wear off your body a little bit.
Yeah.
So I mean, just we play one more away game and it's at the barn. So I mean, we get to relax a little bit for a couple
Yeah.
weeks at home.
Yeah.
We still got two tough teams coming up. So with
Hmm.
LSU and Oklahoma, and then we got that little game before Auburn. But
Hmm.
yeah, well, we're just glad we got this bye this week for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's one away game that I am dreading. I'm dreading that game. I don't. I don't know if it's a night game or not. I'm not sure.
It's always gonna be 3:30.
3:30. Okay,
It's always gonna
but
be 3:30 or
I ain't
2:30
gonna lie.
Central.
It
Pretty
really
sure.
don't matter what time it is, bro. Because
You
we
know.
we all three of us know, bro. We're gonna get Auburn's absolute best shot. During that game, bro. So yeah. I don't know, bro. Bentley, what you think, man? We got to be healthy for this last stretch, bro.
Absolutely, man. See, my thing with this is like with a full healthy Alabama roster. Like the thing is, when we played Tennessee, we were not fully healthy. And we beat them the way we did. I know it was a home game, but the thing is, Alabama from start to finish that game, they dominated and they controlled the line of scrimmage from the start and finished that game. And with Xavier Brown's pick six, that kind of gave me deja vu. The Trayvon Diggs scoop and score. But like I said,
Yeah.
I mean, with the schedule Alabama's playing, you can't tell me that they're not one of the best teams in the country. And with the full healthy roster back with Alabama, it's going to be hard to beat them. And I think they're without a doubt the best team in the SEC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? And I'm actually glad you said that. So make sure you guys are loading those comments with questions about every topic, bro. We are going to get to the questions. And Bentley, I'm glad you said that, okay, because that is going to lead into our next topic of the show, bro. Staying focused down the stretch. Hunter, do your thing, bro. Let's go.
I'm gonna just say this, like we just talked about bye week. Obviously, got to rest our bodies, right? But
Mhm.
we also got to stay focused because right now, Bama controls their own destiny.
Yeah.
We really do. We
Mhm.
control our own destiny. We have to win out, obviously. Then
Yes.
we possibly could be. I mean, let's be honest. If we beat LSU and Oklahoma, we probably clinch the spot for SEC
Yeah.
championship,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So let's just go ahead. Hopefully, just get that underway, right?
Mhm.
Just don't get too big of a head. Like last year, look
Yeah.
what happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Went to
Yeah.
Norman
Yeah.
and lost,
Mhm.
right? So just do that, and then we'll. I mean, just like I said, just don't get a big head.
Mhm.
We don't get a big head, and we keep being dominant like we've been. Who's
Mm-hmm.
gonna stop us?
Yeah.
You just gotta stay focused, man. Simple.
Hey, you want to know something, bro? I like that, and I agree with that. And I feel like being focused, especially against LSU and Oklahoma. Hold on, with Brian, some of my players under the bus, Kelly being
We
gone,
got
but
hey, we got a topic.
hey,
We got a topic. Look.
we gonna get
I'm
to
glad
that.
I put this in here.
We
Hey, we
gonna
got a
get to
topic.
that.
We're going. Hey, Ben, we're gonna get back to it.
Yeah, we gonna get to that because that's a great question. That's a great question.
We're
Bentley,
gonna
what's
get
your
back to it.
thoughts, man? Staying focused down the stretch, bro. What you think?
Like Hunter said, I'm going to go back to the Georgia game and even the
Hmm.
LSU game last year when Alabama beat Georgia, arguably the number one team in the country. They were
Yeah.
undefeated. They came into
Yep.
Bryant Denny Stadium.
Mhm.
In the first half, Alabama at halftime was up 30-7, and with a blink of an eye, Dylan Bell scored. It's 34-33, and then we all
Mhm.
know the rest is history. Alabama goes on to win that game.
Mhm.
We beat LSU the way we did in Death Valley. We took over that stadium.
Yeah.
And we got the big head and we beat Mercer and then we went on to lose to Oklahoma. scored 2 touchdowns, but they were called out of bounds. So I think going down the stretch, we just, like Hunter said, every team controls their own destiny. Alabama controls their own destiny.
Yeah.
The great Nick Saban said it. So as long as we control our destiny and we stay consistent to who we are as a team and as a locker room, I think we're going to be hard to beat, and we'll be in that college football playoff and try and win the national championship.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I
100%.
agree with what both you guys said. And listen, I think these, next two games, we really need to be focused and locked in because listen, you do not want to drop a game to LSU or a game to Oklahoma. Okay.
No.
If we drop a game to either one of those teams, guess what kind of situation that's gonna set up for us going into Auburn.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna if we drop one of these next two games, right? People, we're gonna have to go into Auburn, okay, and beat those guys for a spot in Atlanta, okay, and a spot in the playoff, okay, and that's just gonna give Auburn even more ammunition than they already have, when they play at home. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's kind of the same thing that we were faced with last season, because last season we also controlled our own destiny as well. All we had to really do was beat Oklahoma and beat Auburn, and you see, we dropped the game at Oklahoma, which was one of the worst showings of Alabama that I've personally seen. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
man, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay hungry, and also remember that like you're still the standard of college football, okay?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
there's also a big target on your back. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Especially with the run that you've been on and you being one of the best teams in college football, you're gonna get every team's, best shot, from now on. So man, hopefully these guys keep that same edge that they had with the first 5 weeks of SEC play. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this bye week they don't relax too much during this bye week and lose sight of what the main goal is, bro. But we definitely got to stay healthy and definitely got to stay focused, down the stretch, man. Because hey, not only are we getting teams' best shot, they gotta get our best shot as well. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So
I
man,
mean,
we're gonna
I'll
see.
say this though. I feel like right now we're in a way better situation than we was last year.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
already had two losses
Sure,
last year.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Already had two losses last year in the SEC. So I mean, right now we don't even have an SEC loss. Knock on wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, even if we drop a game between possibly Oklahoma or LSU and maybe even Auburn, I'm pretty positive we still have a spot in the SEC championship because we got the head-to-head against Auburn, or not Auburn, but Georgia.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely.
but you just don't want to have two losses going into Jordan Hare because it
Yeah,
don't matter what
yeah.
Auburn's record is.
Mm,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They want to ruin our playoff hopes.
yeah,
That's their Super
That's
Bowl.
simple. That's the
yeah,
Super Bowl, exactly.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
And
yeah.
and I mean,
that's just the Super Bowl. So,
and the other thing is Alabama doesn't have a conference loss. So with that, I know why are we still talking about it? You know, with that loss, that's a non-conference loss, and I said this after we lost the game. You know, with that loss, at least it's a non-conference loss. It's an ugly
Yeah.
loss, but it's a non-conference loss, and Alabama can lose one SEC game and go 10-2 and make it into the SEC championship because they only have one loss. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to lose another SEC game. That's just my opinion personally. But
Mhm.
I mean, we said a lot that we don't see any SEC teams going undefeated. Well, in the
Yeah.
SEC at least, and
Mhm.
Alabama could be that team that does go
yeah,
undefeated in the SEC.
you have two
Mhm.
teams right now that's undefeated in the SEC, which is Bama and A&M.
Yeah, and those two are heading for a
Yeah,
collision course in Atlanta. Okay, and if that happens, that game is going to be crazy, right? But I have a question for you guys. So I was on Twitter yesterday, right?
mm-hmm.
And I think Kellen DeBoer did something on his show called Hey Coach,
yeah,
and he says that he screenshots stuff.
yeah.
Okay,
I've
I've
seen
seen that.
and
that.
so how do you guys feel about that? Because me
I'm gonna be
personally, I
honest with you.
love that,
That's some
bro.
saving stuff. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. That's just. I mean, that's cool. That's good. To be honest with you, that's good.
Mhm.
Mm,
Screenshot them, show them in the team meetings and stuff.
yeah,
Hey, get them fired up. Be like, okay, disrespect will be addressed. Simple,
I like that. I was like,
simple,
Um,
man, that's actually very smart. Bentley, what you think, bro?
simple.
I think that's awesome, man. I smiled on my screen looking at that. I'm like, man. I mean, it
Hey,
was also like the same thing with Florida State with Castellanos, but I think this team is very motivated. Not this team is playing
mm-hmm.
hungry. I think arguably the hottest team in the country. I know you have Ohio State, you have Texas A&M, but this Alabama team has been playing the most
Mm-hmm.
pissed off football because
Mm,
this Alabama team has fought through adversity against Mizzou, against South Carolina, against Georgia, a lot of teams they played against.
yeah.
Um, and this juggernaut schedule with Alabama getting a bye, I think this is going to significantly help the Tide. And I mean, with the screenshot, I mean, I just really feel like it helps the locker room and it helps us get better in the bye week.
Totally agree.
Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know something? That right there let me know that Caleb DeBoer sees what everybody been saying. Okay, so Caleb, he must have like a little burner account or something like that to where he been seeing
They
all
just got
that
the
stuff.
TVs up like ESPN and stuff up in the facilities.
Yeah, I said, man, coach, he been seeing all that
Come on,
stuff.
coach. Come
Everything,
on.
everybody been saying.
I
I said,
like it.
man, that's great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep screenshotting that
I
stuff. You know
like
what
it.
I'm saying? I like it. Keep
I love
screenshotting
it.
that
I
stuff.
love
Keep
it.
showing it to the team. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently, what everybody is saying, bro, it's been working. Okay, and like Bentley said, bro, Alabama has been playing pissed off football. You know, since week one, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
hey, you know what leads to pissed off football? You playing your absolute very best when it is needed. So with that being
Yep.
said, that right there is going to take us into our very next topic. Hunter, pull that for us, bro. Bentley, why the
Go
best
ahead.
football is still ahead, man. Kick us off, bro.
Man, the reason I say this, man, Coach DeBoer said it himself. I know, in my opinion at least, we saw Alabama's best against Tennessee. But there were some moments in that game when Ty Simpson tried to throw the ball at least, but I guess it slipped out of his hands. We've all,
Mhm.
when you throw a ball and it like accidentally slips out your hand because you don't get a good grip on it. I don't think Ty Simpson had a good grip on that football, and we all thought the play was dead, but they didn't blow the whistle. So, I think Alabama is going to play better throughout the season. And I think their best football is ahead. I think we may see that in this college football playoff. We may see that in the SEC championship. We may see that against LSU, Oklahoma, Auburn. You never know. I mean, with the schedule we have, I really feel like that he can stay true to his word. So I think Alabama's best football is ahead, and it is near. So
Yep. For
I
sure.
like that, man. I agree, bro. Hunter, why you feel like the best football is still ahead, brother? Break us down.
I'm gonna just say this, and it's very simple. We still
Yeah,
have not seen Bama's best game yet.
that's true. That is very true.
that
That is
is true.
very,
That is true.
I have
very
not
true.
seen Bama's best game yet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna say once around probably December. Possibly if we
Mhm.
get in the SEC championship around that time, you're gonna see Bama's best game. It's around that moment right there.
Against A&M.
You're
Yeah.
gonna see. You're gonna see
Maybe.
Grub. You're gonna see Grub. You're gonna see Grub and DeBoer come out with the playbooks that we were like, "Yo, where'd this come from?"
Mhm.
You know. So I think just haven't seen Bama's best game yet. That's what the best football's still ahead for, right there.
Yeah.
You haven't seen
And
Bama's
you know
best game
what?
yet.
It's very because what y'all said, like I do agree with that too. Because
Yeah.
um I feel like when he said our best football is still yet ahead, I agree with that. I honestly feel like we will see Alabama's best football, headed down the stretch. These last few games we got left, SEC championship, if we get there, okay, and the playoff, if we get there, I think that we will see Alabama actually turn it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I still think there is a hidden playbook somewhere that we haven't even seen yet.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, like
So
offensively, defensively, I think that we're going to be able to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Down the stretch of this season, and I think that the offense is looking really well. I wouldn't say really good. They struggled last week. Okay, but I think we
Yeah.
will see a much better performance from those guys next week. I think we'll see the defense get better. Okay, as they get guys back, offense will get better as everybody on that side of the ball gets healthy. You know what I'm saying? And we are entering like that time of the season where, um, you need all hands aboard. You need 100% everybody. And you got to be healthy and playing your best ball because it's coming down to that time where, listen, next week is not guaranteed. You know,
Yeah.
it's coming down to that time where it's, hey, win or go home, man. And I don't want to see us going home too early at all. So yeah,
So when Bama plays their best game, right?
yeah,
What would be the most explosive part of that game?
yeah. Hunter, I'm gonna take a page out of your book for the last 2 weeks, bro. I'm gonna say the run game.
That run game, you know it. I'm so ready for that, bro.
Ty Simpson, man, he got wheels. I'm telling you.
Listen, when I see our run game start to work and be
Yeah,
explosive, I'm gonna just say GG's. Simple.
yeah,
GG's.
yeah. I
Watch out
agree.
for Daniel Hill that game.
Daniel
He's a
Hill,
bruiser. He's a bruiser.
Mhm.
and obviously, I mean, I'll say this right now: our run defense has been getting way, way, way better.
Yes,
It
yes, yes,
has.
yes. Hey, Hunter, I'm gonna say this. Me personally, I never really thought that our run defense was that bad. I think
Yeah.
I think we did a great job of uh weathering the storm kind of. It's just that
Yeah.
we would get gashed here and there for like 20-yard games, 30-yard game, 40-yard game, so that's why I think. But yeah, man, I gotta agree with Hunter, bro. I think that the run game is going to be the most explosive part of the offense when it finally all comes together.
Yeah.
Bentley, what's going to be the best part about Alabama when they start playing their best brand of football?
Being able to run the football, like y'all said, even through the air. I mean, the package is Ryan Grubb and Kalen DeBoer have. They're always from the West Coast, from Sioux Falls, Fresno State, Washington. The way they were able to pass the ball through the air and then coming to the SEC and also being able to run the football, it's going to be hard to beat a team like that. I know we saw in the national championship, Michigan beat Washington the way they did. They dominated them from the line of scrimmage to the end of the game. But coming to the SEC where you have more resources, and especially to the University of Alabama, with airing out the football and being able to run the ball at the same time, it's going to be hard to stop that team. They may even
Yeah.
hang up 50 on you. It's going to be hard to beat that team.
For sure.
Yes. And you know what, bro? I'm glad you have the 50 comment because Herb, let me know if you're still in the comments, right? Me and Herb are still waiting for that 50-point game from
Exactly. That's what I'm
Alabama.
saying.
Okay?
That's what I'm
Now
saying.
listen,
You're going to see it against
yeah,
probably
listen, listen,
Eastern Illinois.
hey Hunter,
Exactly.
so
Put 50 on OU or LSU, and I
thank you,
LSU, because I'm
thank
going to that
you.
game.
please.
You going? Are you going to that
I'm
game?
going to the LSU game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Listen, I want this to happen. I want Bama to be able to put 50 on Oklahoma because all we heard all year was Oklahoma's got the best defense in the country. Now, if that's the case, and if we put 50 on them, then what?
Yeah.
You got a point.
Give me Bama at 50 against OU, please.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Could you see us putting 50 up on Oklahoma, LSU? Could you actually see it though?
It's home.
I want to say this real quick.
Home.
If A&M could put up 49 points on LSU in Death Valley, they have to go to Bryant Denny.
They're not even a coach.
Ty Simpson, in my opinion,
bro.
Ty Simpson, in my opinion, is the Heisman front runner. Like,
Yes.
in my opinion, like the competition he's played, like, how could you not say Ty Simpson is without a doubt the front runner? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And like in my opinion, Alabama has arguably a better offense than A&M. And in my opinion, Alabama has played better teams. And look at the numbers they put up. People don't talk about the numbers they put up against Missouri, Georgia, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt, even South Carolina. So I don't know, man. This team's hungry, and you don't want to play this team. I'm telling you right now. you don't want to play this team.
I'll say this: either way, all season we've heard LSU and OU's has the best defenses.
Yeah.
So if we put 50 on either one of them,
That's
Mhm.
embarrassing.
hey, hot take, put 50 on both of them.
And
Yeah.
you know what, bro?
Like,
Speaking speaking of defenses, bro, people really sleep on our defense, bro. Our defense has actually been balling since we even entered SEC play. Our defense is getting better every single week, bro. Like you could argue like that's gonna be a tough defense
yeah.
to score on, bro. It really is.
I
So
mean, let's
think
be
about it.
honest. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Tennessee had the best offense in the SEC.
They
Yeah,
did
like
in the
no,
country.
no,
In the country.
in the country, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In the country. What did we do to it?
They were
What did
almost
we do?
scoring they were scoring
Like
like 48, 49 points per game. We held
17,
them to
20,
20 points.
20?
20. They struggled to score 20 points on this Alabama defense. So defensively, we're already getting better. Now, offensively, I do think that we're a very elite offense, but I do think that there is another level of eliteness that we can actually hit. And I do think that we're going to hit. Because listen, not only is the run game going to get better, okay, but we haven't even seen Ryan Williams really truly dominate yet.
No.
Yeah.
So you get into the playoff, okay? Alabama's run game is clicking, offensive line is clicking. You got the Heisman leader in Josh Simpson, right? Your receiver core is going crazy, led by Ryan Williams and Jerome Bernard, and then your defense is playing at an elite level. Like Bentley said earlier, bro, it's gonna be tough to beat Alabama. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
That's my
very tough
point,
to beat
man.
Alabama.
And my other
So
thing is, I want to touch on is they're battle tested.
yeah,
Nobody's talking about this. Alabama is battle tested. We played.
hmm
I mean, Tennessee with the rest of their schedule, they can easily go 10-2, but they got to go to the swamp. They haven't won there since I believe 2001.
hmm
So
Yeah.
Tennessee, I think that's their. I know they got Vanderbilt at home, and Vanderbilt's a tough team to beat right now,
hmm
but they got to go to Florida, and they haven't won there since 2001. So, um, I mean, Alabama's going to be hard to beat, like you said. I mean, if they're able to run the ball and get the ball to the receivers like Ryan Williams and Jeremy
yeah,
Bernard, I'm telling y'all, man, if Ryan Williams gets clicking and he gets going on all cylinders, the ball, even blocking, like majority just catching, like how, like really, like how good this Alabama team, like we're already a good team, but like how like better we would be if Ryan Williams was clicking on all cylinders, like we were talking about
yeah,
all offseason.
It's
yeah,
just not Ryan though. You'll get Jeremy
Yeah,
clicking.
yeah.
I mean, Jeremy's been clicking all season though.
yeah,
But
yeah,
if
yeah.
if Bernard can stay like that, get Ryan clicking, then you get Isaiah going,
Man.
and then you have Latair Brooks.
Hey, listen. Then you got
We got
Josh
the best wide
Quavers.
receivers in the
That's
country.
what I was, dude.
Then you
That's what I
got
was
Josh
about to
Quavers.
say. Josh
Listen,
Clavins.
I think Josh
Yeah,
Quavers is actually one of the best tight ends in the country, and
I agree.
nobody is talking
Nobody's
about it.
talking about him.
Like that is a first of all, he is very athletic to be his size, bro. He can go over
Oh, he's
you
hurdling people.
or he can go through you. And it seems like, bro, every time he gets a catch, it's for a first down. So I think Josh Quavers is like a guaranteed, you know what I'm saying, like first down every time he catches the ball. But
Oh yeah.
man, Alabama's football is still yet to come. Okay. And we're gonna need that, okay, especially coming into a game against you got something, Hunter?
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just about to say something.
Now go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm about to go into the next topic because I remember somebody was mentioning it. So,
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to get to. So
Yeah.
we're gonna need to be playing our best ball because we're gonna be coming into a game against a hungry LSU team, and who knows what they're gonna look like. So that right there ties into our very next topic that my guy Hunter cooked up, bro. Let him know.
I cooked this up. So now, guys, it's for people in the comment as well. How can Alabama prepare for LSU
Yes.
after the firing of Brian
That's a
Kelly?
good question.
Mhm.
Good question.
So, Domo, go ahead. You can start this off.
Okay,
Put you on the spot. You put
Okay,
everybody else on the spot. We putting you on the spot.
listen.
Yeah.
I think that Alabama can prepare. You know what I'm saying? Just how we prepared these last 5 weeks. Okay,
Yep.
1-0 mentality, one game at a time, not sleeping on any opponent here throughout the season. Okay, because listen, LSU is cleaning house, right? So we shouldn't go into this game thinking like, hey, they're cleaning house, they gonna suck. Cause listen, I can guarantee you, whoever it is that's stepping up as interim head coach, right, for this game against Alabama and the rest of the season, those players over there at LSU are gonna play their hearts out for whoever it is that steps up, right?
Yep.
So just like South Carolina, just like Tennessee, Missouri, we're gonna get LSU's very best shot. Do not forget their defense is still very elite. Okay.
Oh
Now
yeah.
I know their offense hasn't been good at all this season, but that defense is still very elite, man. So prepare for LSU, man. Don't look past them, man. What y'all think?
I would say this though. If you look at so far this season,
Yeah,
when a ranked opponent has went or played the team that they just fired their coach,
yeah.
the ranked opponents are 0-2.
Mm.
So
But
The
now,
opponents are
but
on too.
you want to know something, Hunter? I think that they're 0-2, but they're traveling to the team who just fired their coach. You know what I'm saying? I think that too.
not necessarily though.
Hmm.
Well, no, you're right. You're right.
See?
Memphis
Yeah.
retained that championship. That is true. I
Yeah,
like
so
that.
I agree with that. We are
So
everything.
who was it? It was Penn State. They lost to
UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah.
UAB. They
Um
go to Memphis. They went to Memphis.
And
they
beat them.
lost
At
And
one
beat
point, they were up 31-17 in that
Memphis.
game.
Memphis lost at home.
to UAB.
Yeah.
They play Rice tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, Memphis does?
Yeah, they have to go to Rice. It's already
Oh,
on, I think.
oh okay, yeah.
Here's
All right.
another. Here's another question though.
Okay.
Could Florida upset Georgia tomorrow? New head coach. New coach.
You know what? I've actually been saying this. I think Florida could upset Georgia. I'm not gonna lie. I think
I
Florida
totally agree.
could upset Georgia.
Totally agree
They
with you.
can, but I don't think they will.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right.
Mm.
But but I will say this. Like, how can I say this? I wonder will LSU play better without
Mhm.
Brian Kelly because I think Brian Kelly
They
was
will.
their
They will.
Think
And I
so?
want to.
trap. Like that's their. If you know what I'm saying, like, well,
I
I'm not.
believe
What's the word I'm looking for?
For
Hmm.
LSU?
Yeah, it's like Brian
LSU.
Kelly was their. What's the
Kryptonite.
word? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be the word. It's too
What
big of a word for me.
Bentley. Bentley. How
Florida
how
have to
can
fight for it.
Alabama
Yeah.
Florida will have to fight a full 60 minutes to upset UGA. But hey, I agree with that, Latoya. It's college football. I agree with that. Any given
Yeah,
Saturday,
think though
anything
it's a
can go down.
rivalry.
Yeah, I guarantee you
It's a
nobody thought that
rivalry,
we was
guys.
gonna go down week one, but you know, Bentley, how can Alabama prepare for LSU after the firing of Brian Kelly?
We just gotta go in with the right mindset. Stay humble. Have adversity, and just don't get the big head. Just keep on playing the same football you've been playing the past 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Not counting the Florida State game.
Mhm.
But I believe LSU's interim head coach is Frank Wilson, associate head
Yes.
coach and running
Yeah.
back
Mhm.
coach.
Yeah.
And the way I think Alabama can prepare for this game is just play your best football, play with adversity, and just, play your best ball. Go out there and do what you got to do your job, and just stay in the game. Just
Mhm.
don't let explosive plays downfield happen. and just do your job. That's the main thing. Just do your job, man.
Was he
And
was he the was he the play caller for Florida State last year? I
um,
think
I
so.
I
Frank
have not.
Wilson.
Yeah,
Think so.
I think LSU will play harder without Brian Kelly, though. I want to make that
and
known.
y'all want to know something though? I know that LSU players they do love him. All right, so they are gonna play. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna. And also, I want to say this right for Alabama is remembering we have something to play for. LSU doesn't. Okay. LSU's not going, much like South Carolina. Okay. LSU's not going to the playoff.
Same with Auburn.
LSU's not
Hey,
going to,
I'm not as
LSU's not,
I'm not as worried
yeah.
because it's home.
Okay.
Exactly. Like I felt the same way with Auburn.
But
Like Domo said, South Carolina doesn't have anything to play for. LSU doesn't
but
have anything to play for. But Auburn doesn't have anything to play for. Their Super Bowl is Alabama. That's their Super Bowl. That's the granddaddy of them
here's the
all.
big thing though. With
Okay.
history, you know, LSU's always had Bama's number at home at
Oh,
Bryant Denny. It's like flipped with us. We have their number in Baton Rouge, and they have ours at Tuscaloosa.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But I just don't see them beating us.
No.
Yeah,
I
like I
just don't
said,
see it.
bro, it's a lot like South Carolina, bro. We have something to play for. The only thing LSU is playing for now, bro, is to ruin Alabama season. Okay, much like Oklahoma will, much like Auburn will, right? So, bro, we're like I said, like we said earlier, bro, we're gonna get teams absolute best shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think firing Brian Kelly, they gonna come in there with some juice next week, man. I do.
Why they gotta fire him the week before us?
Hey, listen, and weeks will be back next also against Alabama. So man, listen, that defense is actually gonna be at full strength against us. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a game that we
I'm
can sleep
not.
on, man.
I'm not as worried with their offense though.
The
Mm.
crazy thing is you got 2 weeks. You got Whit Weeks and you got his brother. You got 2 weeks on that defense.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
two
So,
weeks. Whit
Which
Weeks
one's
will
the
be
better
back.
one?
and I'm not gonna lie, the LSU secondary, they're not bad. What's his name? Delaney? Is
Something
that
I
his
think.
name? He is a stud at
Can
corner.
Perkins
Okay.
transfer next year, or is
I
this?
know. I think Perkins. He's a senior, so this might be his last year.
Is he a
I think.
redshirt senior?
Uh, I
Damn.
don't know. I didn't know he's a senior.
But what's it called? Why isn't I want to ask this one question real quick. Why hasn't Richard Young been getting any snaps? I want to know where he's been. He's just been like
Because
mysterious
I
lately.
mean, dude, I mean, it's. I know I kind of asked the same thing, but you got to kind of sit here and kind of realize it though.
Oh
He's
yeah, I
got
totally
better.
agree.
He's
Like
got better
yeah,
running backs in front of him.
Yeah, true.
exactly. That's my point. Like it's just like
So,
nobody's been bringing.
so would
That's
you
my main
start
thing.
somebody
It's
that's
like
not better than you?
it's like I think Kevin Raleigh and all the two backs ahead of him are better than him. It's just
I mean, you
we
got
like kind of
Jam,
forgot about him.
Daniel
Kinda.
Hill, and then
Yeah.
Riley.
Yeah.
You got those three main ones, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that
you had him play against FSU, but
Yeah.
yeah, I
See,
think
like
he just
I
got
thought
very.
Richard Young was gonna have a breakout season.
Yeah. I just think that he just got very on the
just
depth chart, and right now,
like
man, the best
we.
guy is playing, bro. So with that being said, man, hey, let us know in the comments how can Alabama prepare for LSU after firing Brian Kelly?
That's true.
Haven't seen Young since he got blown up. That's actually that's
That's a
facts.
good point.
That's
That's a very good
actually a
point.
great point. That's a
Very good
great
point.
point. That's a great point. I haven't seen him either, like at all. So like
Yeah.
his uniform being clean every Saturday
That's
since this time.
crazy. That's crazy. Who's
I,
been clean?
I'm just saying.
But
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
can
man,
we
yeah.
be honest though? Like we haven't had an Like don't get me wrong, Jam's a hell of a running back, right? Hell of a running back. But we haven't really had an explosive running back since Najee and Jameer.
I would say Jason McClellan. I think Jason McClellan was pretty good.
Not McClellan, no.
Not like
McClellan.
explosive, but he was a big player. Like he was a big time
Yeah.
player.
Not McClellan.
well,
I would
listen.
say he was like. I mean, he'd make the plays when they would be needed, though. I would say. Jace McCollum.
Yeah,
Jace
we
was
can say
cool,
that.
but it's nothing like explosive
Yeah.
like Jameer and Najee.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Listen,
Yeah, for sure.
that right there. Matter of fact, let us know how can Alabama prepare for LSU after the firing of Brian Kelly. Okay, that right there is gonna wrap us up for the night. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna answer some of these questions in the comments if y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry.
This guy, this guy, dude.
Final thoughts, man. What are you guys' final thoughts on the bye week, man?
Just
Hunter,
stay
what you think?
healthy. Just stay
Yeah,
healthy, man. Just get healthy. Just be prepared. Don't just get like we said earlier. Don't get a big head.
yeah.
Just look forward. Yes, we want to. We got this crazy 5 game stretch.
Mhm.
We know what this team's all about, so keep it going.
Yeah.
But be better. Be
Yeah.
better.
Bentley, a quick 30 seconds, bro. Final thoughts on the bye week. Go.
Just take advantage of it. I would say, just fight with adversity. Do not take this for granted. Do what you got to do. Just get better overall in injuries. Just stay
Yeah.
healthy. Get better at what you're doing. Get better at catching. I thought we got to get better at catching and ball protection.
Yeah.
So just overall recover great and just get better on the bye week. Just get ready for LSU.
Listen, did y'all know he put a little bit of emphasis on the catching? We ain't saying no names. We ain't saying no
Oh
names.
no.
But man,
Ryan.
let us know. Let's
Ryan.
let's pull some of these comments up, for tonight's show.
Let's
Oh
not forget
man.
Rico though. Let's not forget Rico. I love my boy Rico, man, but
Yes. Time to lock in, tune out all the
There we
media
go.
rat poison. Oh, with Brian, throw my players under the bus. Kelly gone. Will DeBoer and Bama have harder
I love this
time
comment.
preparing for LSU? Me personally, I don't think they will, man. Like I said earlier, I feel like Alabama knows what's at stake. Okay, our season, whatever we want to accomplish and do, is right in front of us. So I think we won't have a hard time at all. Hunter, 30 seconds. What you think, bro?
Nah.
Nah.
We're gonna beat the crap out of them.
Ooh.
Hey, look what did Brian Kelly do against Bama last year? His last time playing Bama.
Touche.
We sent LSU home within the third quarter.
Touche.
We ran Baton Rouge.
Fair point. Fair
We
point.
ran it. We about to run it again.
Fair point. Fair point, man. Fair point.
But
Bentley.
what's crazy, Bama runs them out, right?
Yeah.
So the day before Brian Kelly gets fired, A&M does the same thing.
Oof. We're gonna see. Bentley,
The same
30
thing.
seconds, bro. How can Bama prepare? Would they have a hard time preparing? Excuse me.
Absolutely not, man. LSU, man. I gotta put the L down, man.
Hey, them boys
So
talking crazy tonight.
but
I
see,
like
man,
it.
Don't
I think we're going in this week. Like, just don't get the big head. Like, do
Yeah.
not eat the rat poison.
Mhm.
Just
don't
stay
forget this stuff, guys. Go ahead.
stay consistent. We gotta stay consistent at what we do. Like you said, LSU has nothing to play for. All they can wish for is a 9-3 season at best. So honestly, like we just gotta, keep our momentum and do not take the foot off the gas. Like just
Yeah.
keep our momentum and don't get the big head. So that's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
I
I'll say this
agree.
real quick, guys. If you have not already subbed to Roll Tide Nation, go ahead,
Yeah.
hit that sub button, hit the like button, do it all, man.
Mhm.
Share everything,
So-
man. Comment everything.
So
man.
Domo, let's wrap it up real quick. Domo, where can they find you, bro?
You guys can find me on TikTok at Domo Reacts. That's DOMO_reacts. You can also find me Thursday night talking Tide hoops. Okay, Friday night here on the Bama Blueprint with my guys. Sunday night, okay, Sunday night talking Bama. Okay, with some of the best Alabama sports voices. You gonna hear it, man. That's where y'all can find me at. Hunter, what about you, bro?
Find me on TikTok, Hunter the Bama fan, biggest troll on TikTok. You know this. You can find me on Thursday nights for Tide Hoops as well with Domo, JT, and Josh. And obviously here at the Bama Blueprint. So
Facts.
there's times where I'll be on Sunday nights. We're talking Bama.
Yeah,
So
facts.
it's time. So Bentley, go ahead. Where can they find you, bro?
You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. At Roll Tide Productions. My real name on TikTok is the _sportscast3, but I go by Roll Tide Productions. On TikTok, you can find me on Roll Tide Productions on Instagram and on TikTok, even on YouTube on here with the guys with Domo and Hunter. So give this live a follow. Give it a like, a share, man. Comment, man, and just support all these guys up here, man, above me.
Ah, man. Great show tonight. And that
Great
right
show
there,
tonight, boys.
clap us
Appreciate
up.
everybody.
Roll Tide, man.
Everybody
Roll
joining
Tide.
in, man. And
So
as
with that being
always,
said,
go ahead. You got it. You
you
know
want,
it.
you want me to tell you? You got it.
Roll
Go ahead.
Tide, baby.
Go ahead.
Roll
Hey,
Tide.
listen. We don't give a
Give
piss
up.
about nothing but
But
the
the
tide,
Tide. There we
baby.
go.
Good night, y'all.
See y'all guys.
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide.